In Washington today, the Democratic-led Senate released its budget proposal. That coming one day after the Republican-led House released a version of its own. But will the debate over the country's debt ceiling get in the way of a budget deal? Fox 11's Bill Miston brings us balanced coverage.
We have a very balanced budget.
Wisconsin Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin, who sits on the Senate Budget Committee, says the Senate's plan will continue economic recovery, keep promises to veterans and seniors, and tackle the nation's deficit and debt. This video was provided by her office.
We need to get back to an orderly way of handling our nation's budget.
The plan claims nearly $2 trillion in deficit savings over 10 years and roughly $100 billion in new spending on infrastructure improvements. But it also raises nearly $1 trillion in new taxes and replaces Republican-favored spending cuts.
Their budget will never balance. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
The House Budget Committee.
Janesville Republican Paul Ryan wrote the House's budget proposal. It trims the deficit by $4.6 trillion over 10 years, cut taxes for everyone, including the wealthy, and finds savings in Medicaid and Medicare.
What we believe in this divided government era, we need to put out our vision.
The White House commended Ryan's plan in terms of Ryan and Republican policy priorities.
There is no question that the Ryan budget, again, represents a series of policy choices that this president profoundly disagrees with.
The budget isn't the only issue before Congress. Lawmakers are also debating increasing the country's borrowing power this summer. So what might it take to get a deal done on the budget level and on the debt ceiling showdown? Well, political experts say it might take a little bit of time, something of which politicians have had plenty of.
But I think if the president is given more time to directly communicate with Democrats, with Republicans, I think it's more likely that we'll see a deal on the budget and avoidance of the debt ceiling question.
According to law, the president was supposed to release his budget in early February. The White House says that will now happen in early April. Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
Republican Senate leaders and the president will meet during lunch at the Capitol tomorrow.